Hi, this is Linz from Sweet Natured, and this is our review of another roast dinner show on board Virgin Voyages Resilient Lady. As always, I'm joined by Marky.
Hello.
Hello, who put the video together, and this is my first time watching, so let's see what we can see.
As you said, Linz, we're reviewing today another rose, which has debuted on Resilient Lady, but it is coming on to other ships eventually.
Yes.
Now, this is a extra upcharge.
Yeah.
It's a dinner show, or supper show as they refer to it. Mm-hmm. And you can buy 3 different tiers. So you got the front row, which is where we sat.
Yeah.
The downstairs area.
Yes.
And then the upstairs. Now, at the time that we went on them, they priced them all the same
Yes.
at $50. But going forward, it's $75 for downstairs front, then $65 and then $50 for the balcony.
Downstairs front, okay.
Downstairs, you know what I mean.
I do.
Stage central.
Okay.
All of your drinks and your food are included in this, and
They
you get
are.
a lot of drinks, and we'll come back to that.
Yes, you do.
And as you'll have seen from the intro there, it starts from the second you go in, where you're presented with, I think it were 4 different cocktails there.
Yes. Yes, I could have done all 4.
Well, we tried 2 between us.
We did.
And we did get other ones during the show, so I don't
Yeah.
actually know if we tried all the ones there. I think you had a margarita-based one.
I did, I needed it. 'cause
Can't actually remember what I had.
No, it was Scarlet Night, so that's why I've got that frock on.
Now, you're looking sad because you've nearly finished your drink, but don't worry, you get another one soon.
Yeah.
The area that we're in here is for what they class as the VIPs, or the people that are what they class as the front row one. So those
Yes.
that would normally pay
Yeah.
$75. And you get a little bit of pre-dinner, pre-show
Pre-show,
entertainment.
definitely.
Before we go on to the rest of it, though, would you like to invite people to subscribe, Linz?
You always like to surprise me with this. I would love to invite you to subscribe. Thank you so much if you already have done.
And, of course, you can follow us on all of the other social media. And if you're enjoying what you're seeing on here, please do press the thumbs up button, because it really does help us. And if you'd like to support the channel more, then consider joining our YouTube membership. And if you click the little join button, you'll get more information.
Thumbs up.
Little thumbs up. The likey button.
I wondered where you were going now. Okay, goodbye.
This, again, is in the pre-show bit. So not everybody got what we're doing there. I think everybody got a rose when they came in. I
They
don't think that
did.
was
Oh,
just
good
for you.
grief. They did.
Even I got a rose.
Oh.
And we got one that you get a little magnet
On your
with as well.
lapel, yes.
I've still got that.
You do.
And then you sort of get waved in from the cast into your table. You don't have pre-assigned tables apart from we were at sort of stage side.
Yes.
So you can pick anywhere that you want that's free.
You can.
And I would definitely recommend getting one of these tables that you can see here,
Oh,
which sort of come around there, because you're fully into it. I know you're going to come on to that a little bit later.
Yeah,
I like to be fully immersed. If you're going to be in that, go for it.
I guess.
It's a prefix menu that you get in
Yes,
there.
it's a good menu.
It's a great menu, really tasty. In fact, one of the courses in particular made us, this one,
Yeah,
want there to be a Virgin Indian restaurant.
that's right.
Because
we
they
did.
had this one and the pani puri.
Yeah,
And we were like, why have they not
Got
put
an
an Indian
Indian
restaurant on
no.
here? This food is amazing.
it was so good.
And it's worth going to this just for that. But as you'll see there, from what I'm saying, you get right into the show
You do.
because of where you're best. Now, some people really might not like that. And I get it, not everyone wants to be part of it. You are part of the show. Now, we ended up even more part of the show at one point, and we'll come on to that when we got
Oh,
sort of taken in and being part of the swing.
Yes.
The show itself, it's worth touching on. We won't go into it much because I don't want to spoil it for anyone. But it's a take on sort of star-crossed lovers and
Yes.
sort of Romeo and Juliet type thing.
But not
but
like-
not just 2 people. And you've got the performance here, who are the sort of acrobats, as you can see.
Yeah.
And they're representing what's happening to the actors. So you have 2 people who are performing the acting part of it.
Yes.
And then the others doing that.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
you have the singer. And you can see here, we had it on, I think we had 3, 4 separate singers come and literally sit on our table in front of us.
I can't remember anything they sang though.
Most of it was contemporary takes
Yeah.
on modern songs. So we had 2 Become One.
Okay.
We had Spice Girls stuff. I think we had some Madonna in there.
Okay.
More cocktails. Your glass never is empty. I don't just mean yours.
Well.
That goes without saying. But when there's not cocktails, because they tie some of the cocktails into the show.
They do. They do.
the cast get a cocktail as part of it, and then they bring it round to everyone else.
Yeah.
But they're also topping you up with champagne.
Oh, they sure are.
And for me alone, it's worth it going to it. You will save money in what you will get in alcohol in there compared to being in the bars.
I think you definitely will, because we must have had 4 glasses of the champagne plus the cocktails.
And the champagne's, what, $18 to $21 a glass?
And it was
in
pink
sit.
champagne.
And it was really good.
It was
and
so
the
good.
cocktails anywhere from sort of 11 to 15.
Yeah.
So more than that. So if you like a drink, then fantastic. You'll also notice that we've moved out here.
Yes.
When you're in that front row area,
Yeah.
there's a couple of times where they move you out because they changed the staging.
Oh, that pani puree.
So we had our pani puree in like the VIP area.
Now, this is where we had to reveal what our guilty pleasures were, and mine was quite startling to people. I'm not going to say it.
No, but it was relatively tame compared to what other people were saying.
Yeah.
We were like trying to be like
Yeah.
a bit coy in our group, off our tail.
Coy.
You know what I mean?
Mine is a genuine guilty pleasure.
It is. Other people were being very revealing.
Yes.
Us maybe less so on our table. But as you can see now, the staging's changed completely from where we're sat now
Yeah.
to what we were like. So you're in that other room, you have some food in there, you have some nibbles, there were more entertainment going on while we were in there. And then you're into the next part of the show.
Yes.
And I really personally enjoyed it so much. Mm-hmm. Is there anything that you didn't like about it, or that now that you know it, having been to it, you think people should be aware of?
Hello. I would have probably gone with a cheaper seat so I didn't have to move, so I could watch the show rather than be in the show. And also, because of the involvement with others, I feel we should have gone to a bar first and had a strong cocktail before we went to this. And then I feel like my torch action would have been more...
You'd have been more in.
I'd have been more in.
Well, to be fair, we'd been out on an excursion, which we won't sort of go back on that, which wasn't a great one. And then we'd gone to the Splash of Romance party, and we'd got to that late, and then sort of got changed and come straight to this.
Yeah.
But for me, I think you're better where you are here. I get what you're saying, that you move around a bit, but you move around with the cast, you're eating in a different way.
Yeah.
For me, it was much more of an experience. I wouldn't want to sit on the balcony for definite.
No.
Because you're looking down at it.
I guess.
I wouldn't feel that you're part of it the same.
No, but you like all that. Whereas maybe just don't do a heavy-duty excursion if you've got this booked for that night.
Yeah, have some drinks first, go into it a little bit more relaxed.
Yes.
And then you'll sort of be part of it. But I do think there is a lot of benefit to being sort of in the front row.
I think it depends what type of person you are.
Yeah, I guess so.
I had my birthday red dress on.
You did?
And
Scarlet night dress.
For Scarlet Night. And that, I think, sort of gave a false sense of security. But the food and the drinks were amazing.
And the cast were absolutely amazing. From when we went in, they were sort of all chatty to us, and they introduced you to the queen of the story.
They did.
Which are quite weird.
Again, I would have been more chatty to the queen if I'd have had a drink before we got there.
Well, those drinks that you were holding there, we mentioned about them being part of the show.
Yeah.
And you can see that the queen has sort of got a drink, and she's saying why we're all getting this.
Yeah.
And everyone, as you can see, is like fully absorbed into it. I would love to be playing the music in here that's on there, but just most of it's copyrighted. So
we can't.
We can't.
People know.
I know. And you really enjoyed that cocktail as well. There were none of the cocktails, actually, that we didn't like.
Stronger the better in those circumstances for
me. But you
me.
could only get them in the show.
Yes.
They weren't available anywhere else on the ship.
Yeah.
They designed them just for this. So, again, if you want to try some unique drinks, this is the place to go try it.
Yeah.
And it was a really good mix of sort of acrobatic type performances, singing. There were a lot of comedy in it.
There was a lot of comedy, but the food was amazing. I'm going to go again on about the cocktails. So in respect of the show, putting that to one side, you definitely get your value for money in the cocktails, the roses that are all beautiful and fresh.
The food that you can only get in here.
The food that you can only get in here.
It's worth going just for that Indian starter and the pani puree.
I mean, that's quite a pricey starter.
It is, yeah.
But we loved it. I you would like to sit at the front. I'd rather be further back and get cosy. But that's by the by.
But you agreeing it is a must-do.
Definitely.
We've already touched on about the performances from the entire cast, the dancers, the singers, the actors, the acrobats. Was just amazing. I mean, you can see how close you literally are.
I know. And after, and then the more drinks, the better.
But going on, it's worth going just for the cocktails alone, in my opinion. So that's a cheaper night out. And it's a couple of hours long, I think, won't it?
Yes.
But we give it a perfect score.
Yes.
It is a 10 out of 10, and it's absolutely... If you're on Resilient Lady or any of the other ones, go see it.
Oh.
End of another video.
Oh, wow, darling. Well, thank you. Cheers, and thank you for watching, and have a lovely day.